Now I'm going to show you how to make a really small kind of fake bow. This is for when, I mean, you can use ribbon and make a bigger bow. It's a technique to make a fake bow. The reason I had to use it in this case for an ornament I was doing is a bow was on top of the wreath and I needed to make it small, but I still wanted it to look like a bow. So I used this technique. Right here, I'm going to use Petite Very Velvet, and I'm just going to go up. Now I'm going up. This is kind of where the center of the bow is going to be. So on your stitching, where the center of the bow is where you would go up first. Then you're going to hold the tail, like hold the stitch that came up, hold the thread, and I'm going to go back down. You could go back down in the same hole. In this case, I did a bow on top of a stitched area. It was kind of hard to see, so you just kind of go down in the same general vicinity. So it looks like a nice even bow. And then you have to hold, it's kind of like doing ribbon work. You have to hold the stitching here so it doesn't pull through because it's not tacked down on anything yet. And then I'm gonna go right to the right of that and do the same thing. But I'm holding this side the whole time. For exaggeration effect, I'm making this bow a little bit bigger than I did on the wreath, just so you can see it on the video. So I'm pulling very gently, because if I pull too hard, I'm going to pull them both, and you pull them till you get them about the same size that you want them. So again, I'm making this a little bit bigger than the actual bow I stitched, just to show you for demonstration purposes. And then right over here, I have a needle with beading thread doubled up on the back to tack the center of the bow down. So now I'm going to go up. I'm going to do a little cross stitch to tack it there. Whoop. See, that's why you have to hold it very carefully. So I'm going to pull that out. It's almost like, what does Bob Ross call it? A happy accident. So you could see how you have to hold it so it doesn't pop out. And then I'm going to go over here. And tack that down. Okay. And see, you get the loops of a bow. Again, I made this a little bit exaggerated in size to show you. If you're watching this doing the Rose Hill wreath, you will make it smaller than this, the loop's smaller than this, but the technique is the same, and you have to hold down both sides so it doesn't pull through. Now what I would do, because if you pull this velvet too hard still, these loops will come out, is I would go ahead and take your thread at this time and tack it down on the back of your canvas and restart a new thread. Because I don't have any really stitched area to tack it down, I'm not going to. I'm just telling you, you'll be happier if you tack it down because it will be less of a chance for you to pull it through. I'm not tacking it down, so I'm going to hold on to the bow right now, and we're making the tails of the bow in separate stitches. So we're just going to line that up with the bow. And there's tail number 1. And there's tail number 2. Now you'll see this is a nice effect because it looks like a bow. It's tacked down, it's secure. You can make it as big or as small as you need to, and then you can get the tails to go exactly where you want it. And when you're going to make it smaller on the wreath, they'll lay a little bit flatter. Now you can use the same effect and make a fake bow on ribbon on a canvas like this, and it would work great. Thanks so much.